that is impossible because you are in an absurd condition. His second turn doesn't make any sense because my argument, you cannot assert your own freedom when you are already in a contradiction with violence, i.e. you cannot assert your own freedom in the same mechanism. The way the round makes sense, he cannot win offense off the AC because the NC is consistent. I'm giving reasons why the NC is preferable because I'm making a distinction between existence and all the other things, and also his, so his subjectivity argument doesn't matter, and I'm winning turns on the NC, or I'm winning offense there.
A few minutes left?
Yep.
What's your answer to McIntyre return the NC?
The McIntyre what?
Return the NC.
Okay, so I say subjectivity doesn't turn the NC because just because you determine something subjectively doesn't mean that it is good under existentialism or that that would lead you to
that's fine. So wait, so let's go through the answers of all the
and the April comparison.
No, let's go through your answers of all the terms. So what's the answer to the first argument?
Okay. The Kuhns. So Kuhn says that like violence is domestic violence leads to there are no alternatives, muggings occur, things like that. My argument is that that is just an impact calculus. There's no reason for why that's like relevant in a world where Camus says that you cannot take the same action, even if it would be good for you. You cannot deny the existence. Also, the distinction I made was that the key point of existentialism is that you cannot kill the other person because the other person is required for you to understand yourself. So even if it is like good or bad for you in a vacuum, it is still the justification for existentialism is not the same as your application of Kuhn's.
Cool.
And then the second.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
NC.
No B. Say over B and NC?
Yeah. We're just gonna grab my friend. Alright? Big mistake. Daniel spent himself only a minute to go for the NC against level offense, which means I'm going to be winning turns to the NC. So kick the standard. I'm not going for the subjectivity offense off the AC. Let's link back to the Camus. So remember, in cross-examination, he told me the way in which the NC functions is what is normally good under existentialism, whatever, promotes our ability to understand some pre-meaning. That's going to function as the only articulation of what existential actually means in the entirety of the round, which means that any argument that disprove the victim's ability to construct meaning if they don't use deadly force is going to function as a takeout to the entire NC. So let's go to the Kuhn's analysis. Then the Kuhn's analysis says that domestic violence will lead to their own death unless they solve with deadly force. So that's a term of empirical analysis. Many people lead to beatings and muggings. So that means that they will die. Cool. That goes conceded. His only argument is that they doesn't link to acting standard because it's just utilitarian impact. No, my argument is that they can never actually understand or construct any meaning if they're dead. It functions as a prerequisite to the NC. So the only way to solve this deadly force means that in order to actually prevent themselves from dying, and only way to actually create any sort of meaning in relation to other, they have to exist first. So it means that life always comes as a prerequisite to all his arguments. Then additionally, this all argument goes conceded as long as you believe. So the internal link into them dying goes conceded, which means that as long as you abide that this functions as a prerequisite to them understanding anything or knowing anything, that's going to function as a reason why you for that theory. Additionally, extend the third argument functions as mitigation against the Star Trek analysis. That says that we don't need the other in terms of the abuser in order to understand ourselves. We have others available. So for example, if I kill one person, then other people exist. So is this so I can still understand my relation to them or those other people? Whereas if I die, then there's no way I can understand my relation to self to anyone. So the reason why I'm outweighing the Star Trek analysis because I recruit the victim's ability to understand themselves in any way. Then additionally, that means that also I need mitigation clues for this because he's again conceding the internal the internal link into death. So let's go Camus. First, we extend the first argument that this is the absurd denies the external. He says it's making would deny the external ability for external text. He says that this argument is the reason why I'm making an argument for him. No, my argument is that just that this the absurd condition disproves the need to access the external things. We can just create our own meaning for ourselves. Then I extend the second argument that says that we assert ourselves as the reason why we assert ourselves so that functions as a turn to the Camus analysis because we can just assert our being, and that functions as a reason why we can create meaning for ourselves. He says that no, that doesn't function because we would be both the judge and the executioner. My argument is that there's there's no reason why we have to view ourselves as an external creator. We can view ourselves as being internally creating our own meaning for ourselves. But remember, even the prerequisite of this argument still comes to the fact that we still, otherwise we're dying. So even if we are like both the executioner or like the judge or whatever, that doesn't matter as long as we're dead. Because the only articulation of the standard in the round is one that we have to look for meaning, and we can't do that if we're dead. So, look, he tries to extend a bunch of our offense. It's kind of confusing. He does, but the only articulation of what his standard adds and means is coming out of cross-ex with we have to look search for meaning. Death is a prerequisite. Life is a prerequisite to that. I'm acting internally to that. As well as other offense. It's kind of messy, but he didn't do enough job.
Yeah.
Go ahead.